Well, welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. What a great Friday show we got for you. You know what? I like starting off the show with a bit of a workout because it gets the energy going, the blood flowing, and I'm really excited to introduce you to our first guest today because she's got an amazing and unique way of getting people involved in working out, exercising, having fun doing it. I'm joined by Bri Fitt. She is the founder of Bri Fitt Fitness. How are you, Bri?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I love you. You came here with the energy. I brought the energy along with myself as well. And we're going to do some exercises today. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the inspiration behind the business because you have a unique backstory, Bri.
Yeah. So what happened is when COVID hit, all the gyms closed down. And at that time, I was working as a registered massage therapist.
Okay.
As well as I am a fitness instructor. I was a fitness instructor at one of the big gyms in Orleans. And when everything started shutting down, I just knew that I couldn't just wait for things to happen. So I started posting workouts on my Instagram, my personal Instagram.
Okay.
And I did these whiteboard workouts where I'd write the whole workout on the whiteboard and people would kind of tag along and comment once they finished it. And with that, I then started offering outdoor boot camps with 3 people in it at a time, just to stay within the rules and restrictions at that time. And then I even started renting parking lots and having Zumba classes in the parking lot. And, you know, at that point we were allowed 10 people, social distance. So we kind of just stayed within the rules and we just kept going. And it really started off as an outdoor business. And then transitioned. Now I have a rental and I have 14 classes a week now.
Yeah, and you kept that idea of having small groups too, right? Well, why did you keep that? What made that unique and you thought this was a great way to continue forward?
So when I worked at bigger gyms, the big focus is there's so many people in the room and you can't help each individual person. So you're teaching a class that's meant for everyone. And just knowing myself, going through so many injuries, I knew that everyone has something that they are imbalanced in or they have something that they need extra help on. So having a group of 10 or less really allows us to focus. Like, let's say if you have a wrist injury, I'm going to design the workout not only for the group, but if there's something that you can't do, I'm specifically giving you exercises that not only work on the same exercise, but are within your means and within what you can do.
Yeah, and I think you've grown this nice experience, right, between yourself and your team. We should mention that too. You've added to your team since this all began, right?
Yeah. So now I have a team of 5 people now, and we've got all sorts of great motivational exercise instructors, but we've also have a team of a reflexologist, myself, I'm a registered massage therapist, and we also have a psychologist who's going to be teaching a new yoga class starting on Sunday.
So yeah, let's talk about the different things that you do teach. You mentioned yoga, you have this passion for Zumba. What else do you offer?
So we do your typical boot camp classes, and in summer we'll transition those out to outdoors. But then we do your HIIT, your high intensity intervals for more of those advanced people. We have sculpting, so that's kind of a great class for everyone. And then we have some specialty, and these are the yoga ones that I was mentioning before. So we have pelvic floor tune-up, and that is just a really great program for anyone who wants to learn more about their pelvic floor, but also who has any problems. And this is a great 4-week course that can help them out.
You're speaking my language because I'm the president of the Canadian Continence Foundation. So pelvic floor exercise is incredibly important for people, no matter what sort of type of incontinence you may be living with.
Exactly. And some people may not feel super comfortable about that, but when you're surrounded by such a great group, it's completely comfortable, and a coach that welcomes you in and knows you by your name, you just feel very comfortable and at home.
Well, you know my name, so let's do something together. You brought some bands along with you here, right? Okay.
So I have bands. This is why it's so inclusive. So bands come in different sizes, and it's just for the width of your thighs here. So you picked the perfect one because I want to start you off on heavy today.
Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness.
So first off, before you put it on, do you have any injuries?
No injuries whatsoever.
Excellent. But you know what? Even if you did, this exercise is great because there's so many ways to modify it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this band and we're going to slip it around our feet, and we're going to pull it up like a mini skirt.
I'm not even sure both feet fit in this. That's why this is the what did you call it? The heavy one?
So these are the booty bands or the hip circle bands.
Oh, the booty bands.
Yeah, so up above your knees.
Oh,
and so we're going to get our feet facing forwards here. Good. And then, so we're gonna go into a squat position. So
Okay.
as if you're
Sounds
sitting
easy
back
enough.
on
Yeah.
a chair.
Yeah.
Good. And then when you come up, you're gonna squeeze your glutes.
All right.
All right, so we're just gonna go through a few of these. So remember to squeeze at the top, and you
Okay.
wanna go as low as you can go. So let me watch a few here.
Okay.
Excellent. So what
Hear
happens?
that, everybody? I got an excellent. Huh?
So what happens is when you're squeezing your knees out, you're working on the tiny little glute muscles in the sides of your hips. And these hip muscles really support your lower back. So for people who maybe sit all day at an office, these muscles are the muscles that need to be worked on in order to keep your back a little bit more stable.
Right. And because we're having that sedentary sort of lifestyle now, right?
Yeah.
So many people, whether you're working from home or the office,
Yeah.
you're still sitting down.
Yeah.
This is going to be incredibly important, right? To
Yeah.
keep, and I guess for balance too, right? Later on in life.
Yeah, and the next one I have for you is balance.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so this is what we call the clock drill.
All
so
right.
we're gonna stand on one leg here. So let's put our
Okay.
weight on the left leg, and we're gonna start at 12 o'clock and make our way back to 6 o'clock. So we're
Okay.
gonna start here. We're gonna go out to 12 o'clock, back to the middle.
All right.
1 o'clock,
Oh, I gotcha.
2,
Okay.
3.
Ooh.
Good. Keep that bent over position, knees bent. Good.
Oh, my
Yep,
knees were
5,
not bent.
And 6, and then we gotta
6.
go back from 6.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Stay
With
on
this
the
one.
same
Gotcha.
leg.
Gotcha.
6, 5,
5,
4,
3, and 2,
2,
and 1.
and 12. Good. So do you feel that in your glutes?
Yes, I'm feeling it. Thanks for
Yeah.
giving me the heavy one. I told you I worked out last night. What are you trying to do to me here, Bri?
Just making sure you have those strong glute muscles.
So I take it you're not doing an outdoor workout in today's weather.
No. Today we have an indoor class though.
Okay, what do you got? What do you have going on today?
So we have our Zumba party. So what this?
Oh yes, this is your Friday night parties
Yeah,
you do. Okay.
yeah. So Friday Zumba party is it's our 6 p.m. class in Orleans, and it's just a really good vibe. So we have the lights out.
Okay.
We've got strobe lights going on.
Nice.
We've got the music pounding, and it's really just about coming, having that party vibe, just kind of letting yourself loose on your
Yeah.
Friday night. And the best part about it is you're home in time that you can still go out with your friends if you want, or get a great night's sleep so
I
that
love
you're
it.
good
I
to
love
go
it.
for your weekend.
And you do monthly socials as well. Tell me about those.
Yeah. So just because the group has so much camaraderie and everyone gets along, all sorts of different ages, and so what we do is we go to a pub. We just meet up, have a social, get to know each other outside of what we're
Right.
at the gym setting.
I think we're seeing a photo here of some of the people some of your clients, and I guess some of the people you work with.
that was
right?
our Christmas party.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
So, Bri, before we run out of time, you have to tell everybody at home, I imagine you still have space. You're inviting new clients to come
Yes,
in.
of course.
How do they get a hold of Bri Fitt?
So they can go on my website, www.brifit.ca.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, I'm all over the place. If they search Bri Fitt, I will come up.
All right. Can we do one more as we go out to break here? What do you want to? Can you show me one more exercise?
One more exercise, of
Yeah.
course. So let's
Okay.
get these bands back on.
All right.
We're gonna slide them back up.
Okay.
So for someone who might have trouble with this, we can grab them sitting on a chair if they needed to.
All right.
We're gonna do a little side to side action. So we're gonna
Okay.
step out to the side.
We'll continue doing this, and we'll be back right after this with more Daytime Ottawa. Woo!